So a few years back, I had an experience, and that experience now I know it's what it's called spiritual warfare. So at that time, it was getting towards the end of the year. And because I was frustrated in my spirit, a lot of things were not happening. So instead of me channeling my frustration by the knowledge of the word of God, to do the right thing, declaring the word of God, instead, I started passing my aggression with my words. So I started saying things like, very soon, you know, that kind of way where they try to encourage you not to give up because it's coming to the end of the year and you think God cannot still do the miraculous. So I started prophesying those things that, oh, nobody should come and preach that to me and all of that. But now I know that I acted out of knowledge of the word of God or who God is. You know, spiritual warfare sometimes you kind of think is about demons or devil. Most of the time, the spiritual warfare itself is about the words that we say, the things we confess. So because it is getting towards the end of the year, and so, do you still think, or do you ever think that God cannot do what nobody can do for you? So spiritual warfare is not about demon. It's about you being conscious again of your thoughts, the things you think, the things you say, your confession. So it's just 3 days to the end of the year. Yes, this is the time to stay in the place of prayer and confess the word of God over your life. If Jesus can complete the word of salvation in 3 days, he can do much more. This is not a hype. This is the truth of the word of God. Romans 12 says that we should be transformed by the renewing of our mind. How do you want to renew the mind you can't see? The way to renew the mind is to confess the word of God and tell your mind to believe the word of God. Regardless of the situation around, the news, the stories, or whatever it is, the situation or whatever it is you have listed on your book, and you still not see them right now, I'm telling you, in 3 days, God can do what no man can do. So this is just to encourage you to not, this is not the time to start saying negative words. This is not the time to start confessing things that contradict what God says to you because you think the year is running to the end. And let me tell you, it is us who is coming to the end of the year. God is not coming to the end of 2025. In fact, he is in eternity. The new year we are looking